My name is Laura Wood, and this is PennBEX 2014, and this class was called All By Myself, and it's solo moves. At the beginning, we talked about what we had mentioned before about weight shifts, being very clear and having our balance. And then we also tried stretching out, like that, and doing low downs at different levels. And then other things we covered, perhaps in not the right order. We talked about the grind, and we talked about this motion in a vertical plane, and how we're using the strings of our muscles to pull our hips up. We pulled our hips up and down with these muscles, and then we did it bigger, smaller, and we talked about moving our hips in a figure 8, bringing our hip forward, around, and back, and how that brings this hip forward, around, and back, and doing it with steps, and doing it in place. And we talked about this move that could be the mooch or not, having up and around, or like this. And we talked about a shimmy and keeping our shoulders connected, bring our shoulder back, 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 doing it fast, doing it slow. We talked about a shake, which is in the plane between two planes of glass, and we bring our rib cage down and down, 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 faster, slower. We talked about just the idea of isolating your muscles, of isolating your rib cage around, trying to use them separately. What else did we talk about? Fishtails. Fishtails. We talked about fishtails, and we talked about bringing around, the fishtail being more about this circular motion. We talked about, I didn't talk about it very long, we talked about doing sharp or doing smooth. We do them in place or moving, and we talked about the shake and bake, and the main difference between the fishtail and the shake and bake being the level of our bake. Now we shake, the bake. And I think that was all. But generally the same things we've talked about with our posture, with knees bent, hips back, weight forward, even when we do these movements, still within the blues aesthetic.
Can you tell us real quick about the different ways to change it up?
Oh yeah, different ways to change it up. You can do things like fast and slow. You can do, like I mentioned, smooth and sharp. You can do feminine movements, or you can do more masculine movements. Quick, slow, fast. And you can change levels. Like I can do my fishtails lower. I can do them higher. Basically, think of contrasts and try them in your body and see how it goes. Whew, that was the class. Thanks.
You.